The kitchen, known universally as the heart of the home. It's the place where family and friends gather to talk, laugh, and most importantly, eat. But much in life is cyclical, and the daily use of the kitchen is no exception. Food is prepared, plated, eaten, and the empty dishes make their way back to the sink for another washing, just like the day before, and the day before that, and so on. Perhaps dishes and utensils used each day change depending on what is prepared and how much and for how many people. But the task of cooking, plating, and cleaning dishes is a daily chore. A chore. That is the way I always viewed doing the dishes. From a young age, I put away dishes and washed dishes as a chore. So that is how I've always seen it. Kitchen duty. This is a perfectly normal and acceptable perspective. It's a necessity of life and can be viewed as such. Recently, I had a spark of a thought, and it surprised me as much as it may surprise you. One night, as I stood at the sink, a place I am becoming quite familiar with in our new house, I had the fleeting sense of enjoyment as I washed, rinsed, and dried my stainless steel pots and pans. Where in the past I would have left them drying on the counter, I put them away right then, and was immediately struck with a sense of satisfaction I rarely feel in the kitchen. The counter was clear, tidy, clean, and ready to be utilized whenever the next meal, snack, or treat needed to be prepared. It was a transformative moment. After that, I looked forward to my time doing the dishes at night, almost as much as I look forward to sitting on the couch with my book. Well, almost. Maybe for you, this is how doing the dishes is always. Maybe you dread it. Wherever you are in your season of life, I have 5 encouraging thoughts to help you approach the task of washing dishes and keeping your kitchen clean with joy and, yes, even pleasure. First, try to find motivation in the long view. Think of how nice it will feel to wake up the next day to a clean kitchen. A clean kitchen sets a tone for the day that is void of chaos and unnecessary hurdles. This is a very encouraging and empowering way to start the day. Second, think of the clean kitchen as a blank canvas. I find that I am much more likely to wake up and make scones, an egg bake, muffins, or pancakes when all the bowls and utensils are available for use. Having a kitchen that is orderly and clean allows inspiration to strike and creativity to thrive. Third, the clean kitchen is inviting. There's nothing wrong with the kitchen not being perfectly clean all the time. In the middle of cooking or even in the middle of the day, the kitchen is bound to get a bit untidy. That's just a side effect of living. But when the day starts off with a clean kitchen, the mess from preparing a meal or two is not nearly as bad as if those meals are being prepared amidst the mess from a previous meal or two. And in a slightly more tidy kitchen, guests, friends, and family find it easier to relax as they sit and wait or help. And then when it's time to eat, there is a sense of peace at the table. Fourth, keeping the kitchen clean and doing the dishes daily sets a great example for others in the home to keep their areas tidy as well. If I try to make my kids straighten their rooms before bed, but I haven't done my part to keep my areas neat, they are much less motivated to do what I've asked them to do. Leading by example lets them know that I live by the same rules. Finally, though there are probably 100 reasons to clean the kitchen every day, the most important thing is to remember that even doing the dishes can be an act of worship as we care for the people and the things God has blessed us with, and put our hands to the work He's given us with gratitude and joy. Even if no one else sees or cares what I'm doing in the kitchen, God does. And knowing that gives me a great sense of purpose and satisfaction. I find that I'm so filled in my spirit when I see my tasks in the home through to completion, even at the end of a busy day. I hope my reflections on kitchen duty and the joy that can be found in it gives you a spark of encouragement or motivation as you tend to your home. Let me know if you can relate in the comments and any tips you may have in finding joy in the kitchen.